Welcome to this week's Give Voice to Your Vision. The holidays are upon us. Today's video is about this live training today. Our episode to give voice to your vision is on one of my favorite topics. It's all about video. Video is the most powerful tool we have today to share our message and to convert potential clients into the transformation they're looking for and have them sign up to work with us. Welcome in. Today, we're going to talk about when your energy and your message line up, video works better. We are bringing some great video training for you here through the end of the year because video is such an essential tool, and it is also the most potent and powerful tool we have to convey our energetic presence, to build trust, to create rapport, and reach and serve the people that are most aligned to work with us. Welcome in. We're going to talk about when your energy and message line up, video works better. I'm going to walk you through a simple shift that helps your videos work better, your message be clearer, your resonance be stronger, and your audience say yes. And then we're going to talk about what really makes your message land and how, so that your video leads people toward that step of reaching out or connecting with you and working with you. And I'm going to give you a simple practice that helps you before you record practice, that helps you show up with more presence, confidence, and natural charisma so that people really can experience the truth of who you are, which is such a trust builder in today's noisy online space with all of the AI and the opportunity and all of the content that's streaming at us all day, every day. So welcome in. If you come back, if you're watching live, say hi. Let me know whether you're watching on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube. If you come back and catch the replay, let me know you're here. Share your takeaways in the comments below and help other people get more value from this training. Let's dive into the first point of our first topic today, the first thing I promised to cover, and that's talking about this energetic shift that makes your message clearer, more resonant, and helps your ideal clients say yes, builds that rapport and trust that I'm talking about. So when you're focused on what happens when most of us hop on video is we hit that record button and all of a sudden it's that deer in the headlights, everything's going to happen. I even feel it a little bit before I go live. It's like, okay, game on. But I've been doing this now for almost 10 years and we do get better at it. And this is one of the tools that I use from the very get-go. I made my living doing TV commercials for a while. And when I brought my business online 10 years ago, people were like, you should do a video program. And I was like, you're making your living doing TV commercials, and then is very, very different than talking about your work, your calling to serve, and the message that's coming through on your heart. But I did create that video program because I had a skill set that I didn't even realize. And so I know very much what it's like to hit that button and have that record button shine and you feel like, what do I say? Because when we're talking about ourselves, our value, our vision, the work that we do in the world, it gets personal, it gets real, it gets vulnerable. And so what happens is we want to get it right. We want it to be good enough. And we start thinking about, I hope this is clear. I hope I don't mess it up. I hope I don't ramble. I'm stammering a little bit on my words right now because I'm so excited, right? I have to get it right. I want it to look good. I need this to work. We're focused on being good enough or trying to get it right or trying to be perfect. And this introduces a static interference on the line so that our message can't drop through. The truth of who we are, the energetic presence that we have, the clarity, the message that wants to come through is interrupted by our own uncertainty, vulnerability, insecurity about trying to get it right. So this is an energetic shift that helped me when I was first hopping in and doing videos online, and it helps all my clients who I do video work and all the visibility work I do, because we need to eliminate that or lessen that static interference of, is it good enough? And allow that message to come through, allow yourself to show up fully. And it's simple, but not easy. It's something that you practice. Remember, your visibility is a practice. It's something you do a little bit every day, and you build that muscle, just like martial arts or meditation. Showing up with all of who you are is a practice. So instead of trying to get it right, and is this good enough? And I need it to be perfectly scripted, and I need to get all the right technology and fancy whiz bangs and editing. This is a reframe for you. This is an energetic shift. And all you have to do is remember it, and it will start to impact all you do in your marketing and your visibility. Who will be served? If even one person might be served or uplifted by me showing up and sharing this message today, will I do it? Someone might need to hear this today. My only job is to show up and share. I know my own transformation. I know that my work is powerful. Bank on that, trust that. And if even one person will be served, will I show up to share, so that when you hit that record button, you're there in service too. You're sharing your message to the best of your ability today with this tool of permission, which is, it's not about you. It's about that one person that might be inspired to do something differently, have a little takeaway, change their confidence or their belief in themselves, and take a new action. And that's building trust. Just by doing that and putting it into practice, you'll start to trust yourself. You'll start to get out. That static interference will quiet down, and you'll start to be able to drop in and really share your message. Remember, you're speaking to one person, that most aligned client. You can even use some of your most aligned clients, the ones that have gotten such great success, that have showed up, they've been all in, they've committed, and they've thrived or soared in your work. Speak to them. If they ask you the question, how would you respond? And that's just a super powerful way to have an energetic shift that lets you drop in and shine through in all your videos. Instead of trying to get it right, how can I show up and serve? Okay. This expands your presence. It sharpens your message. It creates that resonance. It makes it easier to say, if you want to know more about how I can help, let's talk. And your delivery becomes better and clearer and stronger and more aligned as you go, growing as you go. So the energetic pivot is moving from, what should I say? How do I get it right? Is this good enough? I need this to work, to, how can I show up and serve? Number two, that one pivot clears the channel. It's a great practice. So number two, we wanted to talk today about what really helps your message to land. Remember, for that first one, what's the one takeaway I want to give? What's the one thing I want them to walk away? How can I show up and serve? Is an incredible tool of permission. All right. So number two is really what makes your message land, so your video actually works and reaches the people. It needs to be clear. It needs to be simple. It wants to be focused. It's very easy to hop in and try and make your video do too much. And then people get lost and overwhelmed, or they just kind of glaze over, right? So some of you are here, you're going to watch this whole video, you're going to come back, you're going to listen to it again. And that means there's a resonance. And I always keep my lives in the recent years really as close to 10 or 15 minutes as I can. And we want to recap some of the things that we're talking about. I've told you what we're what we're going to cover from at the beginning. And so keeping it clear, simple, and not trying to do too much. Give the whole story in any class or video. And especially when we're doing those great short form videos, to have that one tiny nugget and let people move on and take it in, and have that happening consistently over time is just so powerful. You only need one message per short form video, and having more than 3 is really hard for people to watch. But those people who are going to stick around and watch and really come back and listen, like, what were those 3 things? And when you recap them and you introduce them clearly, people can have something to hold on to. They know what they're going to get. They know what to stick around for, and then they have something that they can do and take away. It's very powerful. If they're only going to remember one thing from this video, what do you want them to be? What do you want it to be? In this case, in this live, what I'm teaching right now, the main thing I wanted you to take away is that energetic shift that happens when you move from trying to get it right to showing up and serving. Superpower. So good at helping you get out of your own way and show up and share. So if they're only going to remember one thing, what is it? Clarity over clever all the time. Your video works when your message helps you stay focused. It's simple. They can capture it quickly, and it also gives them the next step. So when you know what you're talking about and that one thing you want to take away, and you know that next step, it's much easier to give your audience something to hang their hat on. Your energy stays focused, your delivery stays cleaner, your audience knows what is going on and what the value is for them. This also increases their trust, how long they'll stay and watch the video, and ultimately your conversions. So the last thing I wanted to share with you today is a simple practice that helps you. It's a before you record practice. I just demoed it for you. That helps you show up with presence, confidence, clarity, and natural enthusiasm. You don't have to do your videos like I do my videos. You got to do your videos like you do your videos, right? So a 30-second alignment. You exhale. You can put a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly and breathe. You can relax your jaw, tongue, and throat. Close your eyes and tune in to that one ideal client, that one person. If you could reach right through the camera lens and serve and uplift them, that one thing who's looking for what you're going to share today, one person saying one thing to one person who's really looking for what you're here to share today. Not the whole big audience, not trying to please a big generic group of people, that one person. And then let yourself set an intention to show up and serve. I will be brave. I will be clear. I will be bold. I will be daring. If even one person might benefit from watching this video, either live right now today or in the future or when I post it next week. You can even say something like, I am enough. I've got this, if that works for you. But my favorite tool of permission, as I started at the beginning here today, is to think, if even you are, no matter where you are in your journey, you are ahead of some people and behind other people. And you can always reach that one hand back and help somebody take a next step. So when you show up in service, you can eliminate that static and say that to yourself. When you ground, you grab your breath, you release your jaw, tongue, and throat, and you let yourself breathe and show up to share. If even one person will be served, everything about your energy and your presence will shift. And doing that again and again will build your confidence and your clarity. In my world, we grow as you go. You don't get perfect messaging and perfect presence and perfect sales conversations and perfect everything by behind the scenes and then release them to the world. We grow as we go. You talk to people, you show up, you shine, you share. Okay, so this takes 30 seconds to take a deep breath, to exhale, release your jaw, decide to show up and serve. If even one person might be uplifted by your message today, and it can shift your whole energetic presence. And people feel you before they hear a word you say, and your presence is your greatest gift. So I always say, give generously, show up fully. Your audience can feel the difference, even if you're a little wobbly, even if you're a little vulnerable, even if you're a little rushed and excited like I feel today. Your audience sees and feels who you are by the way you show up, and they feel you before you say a word. So they lean in when you take a minute to drop in, and that happens and gets easier the more you do it. So calming the nervous energy, clearing your channel, grounding your presence, and that is how your message will really start to land with your audience. And again, you'll grow as you go. It makes video feel much easier and more natural, and we get used to stuff really quickly. So if you are consistent, now having a system, having a rhythm, knowing how your messaging and your marketing and your videos is actually going to lead to client sign up, that's part of the strategy that helps your videos get better results. But that first moment of how you show up not only impacts how your audience and your resonance and the more people getting ready to say yes and building trust, but it also impacts how you feel when you're showing up and sharing, because you can grow as you go. So when your energy and your message, right, we do work on our message, start to work together, your videos are just more potent and powerful. That's what I wanted to share with you today. We are doing a video training later this month called Unleash Your Message. 3 steps to, let me see, I think I have a banner for you here. 3 steps to show up with presence, know what to say to attract more clients on video. And it is a free masterclass. It's my gift this year because video is such a powerful tool, and so many people at every level of success and experience still feel a little hinky or uncomfortable around video. And want to be doing more videos but they're not doing it, or they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves, or it feels complicated and hard, or they have to rev up and gear up every time. So we're going to talk about how you can know what to say, show up with presence, and a way to get a system for how you use video with all that you're doing to leverage all that you're doing better, and leverage your energetic presence to build that trust, rapport, and engagement that really leads to people signing up. That's what we're running later this month. Next week, let me see. I'll give you a way to join me for that. I'll come back and put a link if you want to join us for that class in the comments below the video. If you're watching on Facebook, let me know you're here. Give us a comment and click the link to join the class. And if you're watching on LinkedIn, please do the same, or on YouTube, where we're also streaming live. In this class, I'm going to walk you through how to really show up and shine with presence on video, why it matters, and we'll take the taste that you got today even further, so that video can become a go-to platform, especially if you're wanting to have more global presence, to reach and serve at a bigger level. Those videos that you make and release are really out there working for you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And it's just such an incredible way to build that connection and trust and rapport with your potential audience of buyers. And when you have a simple strategy, going from video, watching a video, or kind of stopping the scroll, to a conversation, doesn't have to be hard or take a long time. So that's what we're going to talk about in class. If this has been valuable, please comment below. Let me know you've been here. Share it with a friend, and I'll see you on next week's Give Voice to Your Vision.